Hey guys, OG here with another cryptocurrency video update. So let's take a look at a big Bitcoin. So to recap, right, we had this huge downward move from 64K, right? When we then move into this symmetrical triangle, we actually had a fake breakout to the upside here, and this is where Elon Musk tweeted, had his tweets about Bitcoin concerns, etc., which led to Bitcoin breaking back down within the symmetrical triangle. Now that's been formed, let's move it back like this. And then we saw that Bitcoin was testing the bottom of this triangle and it eventually broke to the downside. And since then, we actually broke back up above and within this triangle, right? So we had this fake breakout to the upside, then this fake breakout to the downside. So just fake outs all over the place, right? Liquidating longs and shorts alike. And now we're back within this triangle, which is now getting really close to the apex, right? To the point of where it has to choose a direction. Now, zooming into the 1 hour time frame, what we saw was this, right? So if you've been following some of my analysis, I posted that we had an inverse head and shoulders pattern here. We broke out at the neckline around 34.2K. So this is where I put in a long. And then I was saying that the target for that was going to be around 36.5K, which we hit and even went up above that a little bit. And as a result, we're the immediate, at least on the hourly kind of TA, we are bullish, right? Because we are now, one, above the 200 MAs, and two, we're back within this triangle, and three, we potentially trapped a lot of shorts, right? A lot of shorts down here, potentially. The reason why I say potentially is because we still have yet to break above this symmetrical triangle, right? So in a sense, we're still in this triangle, which means that we could break up or down, and we don't know at this point. Had price closed above this triangle, then we would have been sure, or at least more sure, that these shorts are now trapped. But for now, we're still in this kind of a limbo, right? Whether or not we're going to break up or down remains to be seen. But that said, I think there now is a higher probability that we break upwards, given that there was this huge fake out. Doesn't really make sense to me for it to have this fake breakout and then come back to allow these guys to escape. But Bitcoin has been a little bit crazy recently, so anything's possible. So make sure you guys prepare for any scenario. But I'm just sharing what I'm seeing on the charts and what I see as the more likely scenario. In either case, right, we see that price is getting really close to a breakout, and so the range here is really small. So on the top side around 37, 38K, and then on the bottom we have 37, 36.5. It's a really tight range, right? So we would really want to see is a break above or below with strong volume to confirm the move, and then we'll be looking for a trade in that direction. Zooming into the 15-minute. So actually, I had a post today on TradingView regarding a potential W bottom pattern, right? Something like this here. So this W with a neckline around 37.2, 37.3. Unfortunately, we never really broke above it. So I was looking for a breakout here, but one, we didn't really. This candle was quite weak until it didn't close above. It worked above, then got rejected, and it came back down. And so now this is looking kind of ugly. So we could still make an argument that this could be a W pattern like this, but honestly, I'm probably not going to really trade this pattern at this point in time, because it's kind of messy. It's kind of this is like a 3 bottom, or potentially maybe forming a head and shoulders maybe, but it's kind of looking ugly at the moment. So I'll pass up on it until we get further structure. Moving on to the Ethereum chart. Ethereum has been quite weak recently. We've seen that Bitcoin have broken out, and Ethereum was kind of on the verge of breakout as well. There was this inverse head and shoulders here, and neckline was around here, so it kind of broke out, but then it just fell back right down. And so ETH has not rallied alongside with Bitcoin. It could be due to the fact that the recent moves in Bitcoin might be due to the fundamental news around El Salvador and some of the Latin countries coming out and saying, they're giving their support to Bitcoin, and so that could be a reason why Bitcoin is rallying and some of the others coins like Ethereum is not following. And so we see that reflected very vividly in the ETH Bitcoin chart. So this is price of ETH denominated in Bitcoin, and so we've seen this huge drop, right, in this ratio. One level that I am looking at for potential long in this pair is the golden pocket, right, in this region. So as you can see, I have this alert set here. So once price come down, I'll come and look for a potential bottoming pattern for me to take along here. One pair that I am potentially looking for a trade on in the immediate short term is Binance Coin, specifically BNBBTC pair. The reason why is because we see this very steep sloped downward trend line here, and so typically when price action becomes really steep in one direction and then it breaks out of that, we usually see a rally. And so right now we're actually seeing BNB breakout against Bitcoin. So we see that it has broken up above this trend line. 7 minutes or 8 minutes to go before the hourly close to see exactly how this will close. So it could price could drop down here and come back within. So I'm waiting for this hourly close before I make a decision. Volume seems pretty okay. Would like to see this come up a little bit more, kind of above this area, so that this volume is a little bit more visible and stands out a little bit more. But this is a potential long that I might be looking to take if we close. If we close okay in the next 8 minutes, and I'll be targeting to first target at least around this level, right? So before the 200 MAs that could come in as potential resistance, and I'll be setting my stop loss, somewhere around this zone here, right at the bottom. So that's a potential trade I'm looking to take in the next 8 minutes potentially. So that's everything I wanted to share for today. And Bitcoin seems to be in consolidation mode. So we'll see when it forms a pattern for a breakout, and if it does, I'll update you guys. All right, thank you guys, and if you like this video, if you appreciate the work that I do, please give a thumbs up, give a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys.